back. So we are going to be continuing our Civil War campaign. We left off with a larger battle out here outside of Washington, D.C. We are starting to build up another army here in the north, trying to get some more troops to move out west. Looks like we are not quite in the position to be making enough money to be able to do that, so let's go ahead and send
more orders,
forces down into Philadelphia.
Forward.
As you know, we are going to be having an event on Sunday, about 7:15 EST, so Eastern Standard Time. It'll be on Battlecry Freedom. We have 12 players at the moment of this recording. We might have a couple more join, so if this video makes it out before then, please feel free to join our Discord and join in on the fun. It's going to be happening tomorrow.
Your orders, make ready.
And I hope to see you there. So we're going to go ahead and go to the next turn. So, looks like we can upgrade this to be the next slot. What do we have here? We have a pretty full army. Might just be better to build up another army here.
Yes, sir. Your humble servant.
Definitely want to get cannons after that for sure. Alright. We can probably, let's give it one more turn and we'll maybe push down into this position over here. So, don't necessarily want an infantry unit to be the general.
Forward! March! Awaiting for your orders!
Oh.
March!
I guess the infantry will just have to be the general, I guess. Alright, we'll go ahead and get to the next turn, see what happens. So hopefully I fixed the audio issues and fixed the other video issues that we were having last time. Looks like this army is moving up, so we might want to try and meet these guys out here. Hoping... What if I take this infantry out?
Anything more?
Okay. So that should be okay. We can
Forward!
should probably leave it
Yes,
infantry
sir.
anyways. Alright, so they've completely surrounded Kentucky here, but we could just continue to kind of let that be.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and continue
March!
getting
Men!
soldiers here.
Forward!
We can leave those soldiers up there. Let's go ahead and increase our economy again, get that moving. I don't believe in this one that we have any types of research that we can do, so we're not going to worry about that at all. Let's go ahead and get Napoleons. We'll get a single Napoleon here. And you know what? I could probably just go ahead and get the second one. Who's this? Hancock? Okay. So we could possibly try to... He won't be able to be recruited out here. Might be able to recruit him. No. Alright, we won't worry about it then. Alright, on to the next turn. Okay, and I decided to raid two of our places here. We'll be okay. We'll just kind of let these guys march around in our territory. It's not the end of the world.
Ready for order.
We will catch this army here though, and we'll have a battle in our hands, but let's go ahead and see if we can't get something down here in Richmond. We can move south now. At least try to.
Forward!
Maybe
Ready
see
and waiting for
Napoleon.
orders.
We'll move
Immediately.
Erwin McDowell and his troops
Sir.
down into
March.
Washington. And we can get the 20th Maine. That would be good. Get some Union volunteers. We can get the sharpshooters. That's pretty cool. And I think that's all we'll go with right now. We have 2 cannons, so that's probably enough. We could probably use some cavalry, so we'll just go with regular Union cavalry. And let's check out this battle. So we're in June of 1861. There's still snow on the ground though, which is a little bit interesting,
Sir.
but maybe it's just a glitch. And we'll go ahead and attack
Line to the slaughter.
the Confederates here. I'm gonna go ahead and save,
And we're back.
and I will meet
So
you guys
welcome
back. I'm actually gonna turn down the sound here, just slightly. Maybe that'll help. So we're gonna set up here on this hill and move forward with our artillery. In the back here we'll have a unit of our Zouaves. We'll keep our cavalry on our flanks, out of the woods of course. And they also have artillery. I forget how much, so I actually didn't pay too close attention to it. So we'll see here in a second. And we'll make sure that Custer's cavalry kind of stays in the back beneath this hill. That way we can kind of get shielded by the hill. Maybe we'll take them off the horses, and they should be safe from artillery for the most part if we keep them like this. So let's go ahead and get started. And we will move forward here with our artillery. And we'll post our volunteer infantry up on fence rails here. We'll move our cavalry over into the woods. And this should be a good spot because our horses will be covered by the hill. So that'll be good. Let's move up this other battery. We'll put it on this hilltop here. We'll move our Zouaves up into line. Keep Custer back there. Move this cavalry up below the crest of the hill here. And then support this battery with some troops on the reverse slope. So we'll take a look at the guns moving up. For an older game, it's not awful. Could be worse. Our volunteer soldiers. Alright, looks like the Confederates are forming up a defensive position along the wall here. We've got some volunteer infantry, some militiamen. What type of light horse artillery, so it looks like maybe rifled cannons. Could be. So we might want to move this guy slightly over to the right. Won't be able to get too close without exposing them to that those infantry. These are howitzers, so we might be able to just set these up right here. Continue moving the Zouaves. Get our troops unlimbered here. Get our cavalry dismounted. Keep him in the rear, yep. Go ahead and start moving these guys up. It is starting to snow. Move our cavalry again. artillery. Napoleons are about to fire. Oh, these are both howitzers. Okay, was way off. All right, here we go. Oof, nice hits. Let's go ahead and move our cavalry up to this position here. Spread them out. Should be able to fire. Move these guys into line. We're gonna run our cavalry up into line. Alright, they have a lot more artillery than what I was expecting them to have, so might not be the best. Let's go ahead and move these guys around. Put these men up on top of the hill. Get our regular troops to move to the left. Get our cavalry in a position to charge. We'll have our cavalry over here to kind of skirmish them. Keep up the fire while we move our infantry around and we'll replace them. Let's run these guys up into the line. Switch over to canister. Just continue hammering away at them. They're just below the crest of the hill. Pull these men back. These men into line. Complete. These men hold here.
Forward!
Catch him. They completely missed out. Looks like they're going for a cavalry charge. Send these men forward to the stone wall. We may have to send in Custer. charging the flank. Ooh. Catch their general out in the open. Send our volunteers back. Change the flank on these guys and start advancing through the woods. Cavalry is getting caught. Let's go ahead and move these men in. Oh. Advance our infantry. Oh. It's a cavalry charge. These guys, otherwise they're gonna kill more of our men. Get our regulars into line here. Looks like we're gonna win this battle. These men. Come back. Alright, we'll have this cavalry forward. And get these men. Come on. Let's pull our infantry back. And we'll let the cavalry and we've won. Alright, so I'll continue. Just take a look at the battlefield. There's Zouaves. Let's be this unit. The casualties. Some fighting in the woods. Probably best just to end it. So, massive casualties here, and we're back. Overall go, as you can see, and I'll get you guys back. Lost about a decent portion of our men, but not as much as the Confederates here. See who has the most kills. Our Union Cavalry. Alright. Then in second, it was our Howitzers. They did pretty well. Our cavalry all ranked up. Our Zouaves, 2 of them ranked up. And the rest did okay. These poor Zouaves down here lost about half of their soldiers, but alright, we forced them to retreat. And when we pushed them out of Missouri. Alright, looks like the next battle is probably going to be somewhere near Richmond.
By the left. March.
And gets the next turn. Oh, I stand corrected. It's going to be in Kentucky. Alright, looks like we can go ahead and put Richmond under siege. An auxiliary. It was the same Salmon Chase. Don't know who that is. Who can we recruit here? I don't know if we'll get anybody new. We'll just get lots of different soldiers. No one particularly new. Oh, we get the Iron Brigade. Alright. What do we get? We get explosive quicklime shells. I don't think we necessarily need anything too
Sir.
crazy.
Your orders?
Move these men into
Citizens,
Washington.
march!
Recruit them. And we'll head to the next turn.
Ready
Let's
for
take
orders.
off their path back into
Immediately!
Missouri. Alright. We're still not out of the winter time. Oh, there we go. It is July 1861
Yes.
now. We have besieged the capital of Richmond. We're going to send the 20th Maine down to
Men,
Washington, D.C.
Forward!
And looks like don't have anybody else that I want to recruit. We'll wait for this to get built up. We'll go ahead and build up some more. We'll build a craftsman's shop. Not that it's really going to make a difference, but it's something we do need to support
At the ready.
and make a push
Make
for
ready.
Jackson, Mississippi. So try to completely cut them off down here, take all of the west, and then push east. Right. So we're gonna go ahead and besiege
Prepare for war!
Jackson, Mississippi. They also have an Irish brigade out here. Robert E. Lee is out in the west.
Settlement besieged.
And they've pushed into Kentucky. Might be good to recruit some regular soldiers here. Yeah. And we'll continue on.
Enemy
Okay. So we're fighting outside of Richmond, defending against a large militia force, along with quite a bit of artillery. We also have 3 batteries of artillery. Mainly,
Okay, so we are
infantry,
back.
and we have
Looks
one
like we have the high ground,
enemy regiment. of
but
dragoons.
as per usual,
So I'm gonna go ahead and save. And I'll see you guys back. It is rainy. It's rainy, so this is gonna be rather annoying. So we'll set up, and hopefully our cannons here will have a good line of fire against the Confederate forces, and hopefully they actually attack up the slope this way. Otherwise, this will all be for nothing. We'll just go ahead and set up our Irish brigade, or whatever we want to say for these guys, on the right side of our line here. We'll put the Germans, put the Germans on the left, and we'll have some reserve units in the rear, because we saw they had a lot of artillery, so they'll probably open up on us, and hopefully by using the reverse slip will kind of prevent us from getting hit by that artillery too much. I'm gonna put these guys in the rear, just behind the artillery, and we will send these soldiers. We'll have these men here. We're gonna put our cavalry, 2 units on the right here in the woods. We'll have a 3rd on the left, and we'll have McClellan standing watch between the guns. I believe our Napoleons are set up. Yes. And then our howitzers, I will leave just so. So they should be able to fire over top of these cannons, hopefully. They are howitzers, but we'll see. Alright, and we'll go ahead and click play. Alright, they've set up exactly how I'd like them to be. And we're gonna see the line of artillery just smash into them. Holy. Oh my lord. That was brutal. We'll get it from their perspective. They've opened up as well. Looks like we are targeting their artillery. Cavalry off to the right, and we're gonna try and take out their artillery. Let's move our infantry. These guns are loud. Here it comes. To swing our infantry around to cover this. And swing our cavalry to the left, move our volunteers over to the left as well. We're going to switch to canister, continue these men here, and we'll extend the line. Don't want our cavalry to get hit by that infantry. Here we go. Boys. Right, let's move these men up. Charge in with our cavalry. Send cavalry around. Trying to be outflanked here. Pull McClellan back. We will send infantry unit up to support the artillery. Quickly. Boys. Oh, forgot the flag bearer. these guys to the right. Most of our men will need to be over here. Can return back to this. Here comes the charge. Cavalry sneaking around on the right. Stand alive. Catch these. Catch these guys in the rear. Swing these men to the right. Keep marching. God, the broken. Pull a regiment off. Fill in the gap. Charge across. These men back. Volunteers. Fall back. Take out these Texas Rangers.
Forward!
Pull Irishmen back. We have one. Alright, we're gonna hold fire, hold fire, hold fire, hold fire! Last salvo. Not exactly sure what they're shooting at. Just absolutely cut these guys down. Running down the last of the Texas Rangers. Our poor Irish Brigade up here. Mowed down. Hopefully they will come back and we can combine them together along with our volunteers that got broken from the field. Okay, and we're back. So let's take a look at all of our soldiers ranked up. We even had
The forces were there.
militia
Even
unit
battle.
ranked up 3 times. We lost about a quarter of our men. It was a very
Clone staff took a hit.
hard-fought battle.
All of our troops
And I'll catch
took
you
some
guys
type
back
of
in the game.
casualties. We will have to combine our cavalrymen. Hopefully, we can do that, and our Irish soldiers. We'll probably integrate our volunteers together, and let's go ahead and take a look and see who got the most kills. Alright, the Union Cavalry had 422 kills, probably at the end there when we were running down all that infantry. The Napoleons, clearly, this canister and just the beginning, those gigantic salvos, slaughtered so many of them. Our German Rangers put in some good work as well. That militia unit that ranked up twice in this battle, 125. Pretty positive. Union Volunteers, Zouaves, also positive, I think. All of our troops ranked up besides 2, so pretty solid. Alright, we have one more battle for this episode. I'm not exactly sure how long this one is going on for, but this will probably be our last one. I'll save and we'll have another defense and we'll call it ends. So I'll see you guys out there. Alright, and we are back. We again have the high ground and it is a very good, very solid position. They'll just roll rocks down on us, as quote from Gettysburg. So we have a pretty strong position up here. We'll go ahead and put our artillery up on the crest of this hill, and we'll put the other one down here in the valley part of it. And I think what we're just gonna do is just make a long battle line here, and they will be attacking us, so all we have to really do is sit back and defend. So we'll go ahead and put our regulars on the right here. If I can move them. Oh, we're not going to be able to use this, I guess. Okay. It's not. Oh, you know what? Did I click that? There we go. And then we'll put our volunteers on the left to hold the flank here, just in case anyone comes around. Don't believe they can climb the front of this, so the only way they're getting around is right here. And then we'll hold some cavalry back behind the hill. Also put Custer up on the hill. We'll dismount. We'll dismount him, have him right behind the artillery. And we'll put our cavalry out in the woods here to the right. And again, they can kind of defend. Alright, and here we go. Just wondering where they're going to fire at. Can you see them out in the distance? A long line of Confederate infantry just marching forward. So we'll take a moment to go across their line. And we'll do that now. Immediately kills their general. Great. Get a little bit lower. That's just a terrifying.
take a screenshot here. Alright. So, do they even have artillery? They do have artillery, and they're firing short. Let's go ahead and send our cavalry off to the right. And we'll send this cav off to the left. I think we're gonna push these men up to the fence line.
Forward! March!
And these men have you hold kind of in front of the artillery. Probably even push these guys up farther. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah. These guys here. Make these guys run. Take one more glance down the line before the fighting really begins. Here they come, boys. Here they come. Oh, it's gonna be an absolute massacre. Switch over to canister. Reposition these guys. A little bit nicer. I don't even think they're gonna make it. Let's go ahead and get our regulars to move. Cavalry's getting chewed up, but should be able to make it to their artillery. There they've opened up. Just canister just mowing these men down. Holy. They're probably not going to get a shot off. Oh. And my regulars over here are getting torn up. Come on. Fill in the gaps. And take out the cavalry. Or the artillery. They're coming again. Probably turn these guys to the side. These guys like this. Just gonna continue marching straight into it. Sure. Just getting shredded. Fire. Fire, boys, fire.
shoot up here. Oh my. Swing these men around. Just throwing lead. Gonna capture Robert E. Lee. Let's go ahead and swing these men around. Swing these men around. Ah, they've broken our... troops on the right. Except they're not. I'm not sure exactly what difficulty is. That's just buggy Empire Total War happens. Same with this guy. Alright, get over the fence. Custer, you can mount up. Alright, we got Robert E. Lee, so we'll get our cavalry to form up again. Custer over here, a little bit of a cavalry charge. Alright, go ahead and limber this artillery up, just causing unnecessary casualties now. Try and wheel. So again, I should probably do more of that where it's a little bit more historical based. So again, we're just gonna mop up here. I'm gonna try and get Custer over here to get a cavalry charge. I don't even make it at a time. Hold here. See how these guys do. Go ahead and advance with these soldiers. Alright, charge. Hold your fire. Hold your fire. Hold your fire. There they go. In the... There we go. That's the end of the battle. Alright. So
once the screen pops up, let's go ahead and take a look at what happened here. They just advanced up. I mean, took more casualties than they probably should have. It wasn't playing very well. I was trying to watch everything happening. But it's still, these types of battles are always fun. When you can kind of just sit back and you can kind of play however you want. We didn't really take too many casualties. There was a few, but not, not as many as I was thinking there was going to be, at least on my side. Zouaves didn't take, one Zouave unit didn't take any casualties. We did lose a regular infantry, but just because I wasn't playing them very well. And yeah, they got sorely beat, so I will catch you guys back. Alright, welcome back. Once again, we had 3 battles this time. Again, probably going to be cavalry. No, artillery had the most. That unit that got pretty much wiped. No. These guys did poorly. Okay. It'll be okay. We can combine them together and it should be okay. Yikes. Alright. Well, we know what's going to happen next turn. So we're going to go ahead and leave it here. We have besieged Richmond. They have 1 turn till they surrender. It looks like they're trying to rush over a relief force. Excuse me again. They have besieged us in Kentucky and completely surrounded us. We only have a force of militiamen and 1 unit of cavalry against 2 generals. Pretty sizable force. Pretty good infantry here too. We besieged Jackson, Mississippi with our smaller force in the west, and then we'll push down towards Louisiana and hopefully take that out. Looks like they have pushed west though into the Kansas territory. We should be able to win that battle. Okay, and with that, hope to see you guys there on Sunday. And with that, have a good rest of your day. I'll catch you guys next time.